صباح الخير، صباح الياسمين، صباح العسل، صباح الورد، صباح بطيخ الشام. صباحو. I had to come on here this morning because as I was editing this video, I realized that at first I pitched this video as something that was gonna be just a regular tarot reading, but as I realized it was that it was an ancestral message, it was a spirit message. Now, because it's a general reading, it's not like I'm speaking to one spirit on behalf of like a bunch of people or whoever picks it. I mean, if it found you, it found you, and it found you for a reason. I literally don't have barely any subscribers, so if it found you, it found you, you know. And I hope that you listen and you hear the message. However, just know that it is a general reading from a spirit that you are wanting to have some type of closure with. And that's what this reading is going to be based off of. I'm going to put this in the title as well. But feel free, if you would like a more precise reading with your actual ancestor rather than a general reading, that you contact me on Etsy for an ancestral message, and I would love to help you and love to assist you in getting that message for you. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful day. I know that I'm gonna try to. Okay, yalla, bye bye. Hello, magnificent beings. لك مرحبا يا حبيباتي. أنا اسمي Serenely سامر. Serenely سامر معكن حلا. واليوم Serenely Sammer is with you, and today we are going to be coming back to you with a beautiful, magical, wonderful reading. Before we begin, I want to say I picked all 3 piles, but there's this urgent message from Spirit. You may be seeing 1111, 1111. When I first recorded this, it was 12:33 in the morning. That may be of significance to you. 222, 333. Listen to this spirit. Listen to this message from Spirit. Chirpy! Stop it! My cat's always ruining the furniture. Spirit wants you to know that it is time to decolonize your mind, your soul, your structures in life, your spirituality. This is a message. This is like a royal message. This is an urgent message. This is like a time-sensitive email. Spirit says, white people are not the only ones that have colonized. They may be the modern day villains. And I'm going to keep this vague because I don't want to piss people off, but dig within yourself, dear one, and ask yourself questions like, why do I believe what I believe? And did it come from my ancestors, or did it come from colonization? For example, I know أنا سامر ربيع أحمد جميل أغراوي. أنا بعرف. I know that I am an ancient being, descendant from Canaan. My ancestors were Canaanites, invaded by the Israelites and told, this is promised to us. You are of no importance. You are the others. Your religion, your practices, who you are is wrong. God says, we are favored. You are wrong. And I hold this with a badge of honor, that I have the blood of ancient beings in my spirit that biblically were wiped out. Yet here we are, standing in front of you today, still facing the same rhetoric. Who are you, pile pickers? Who are you? Are you afraid to really know what your lineage is? Are you afraid? It's okay, I was too. But let the fear pass and figure out who you are. Okay? So today I am coming to you on this beautiful Damascus table. This was inherited. I inherited this table from my great auntie, Badia. And she bought this table in Damascus. And I'm very, 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 very honored to be reading on this, because I feel like I'm not only bringing in the wisdom of my ancestors, but I'm being vulnerable with you, the viewer. You are getting to be a part of my spiritual practice. You are meeting an ancient soul, one that has lived through so much trials and tribulations, but yet I stand. So pile pickers, gonna have 3 piles. Pile number 1, working hands. Pile number 2, summer bonfires. Pile number 3, I put fit for the throne, and then I put unfit for the throne. So pick your pile, it will be in the description box below. Feel free to reach out for a personal reading if you feel like we connect. And remember that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to hit. And if the message is not for you, then it's not for you. Not every message is for you. Not every reader is for you. You have to understand that some of us are on similar paths. And we can only speak from the lineage and the ancestral knowledge and the spirituality that we hold. And ours might not align. For example, you may feel that you are of the chosen. You are the blessed and the highly favored, and everybody else around you is beneath you. So the messages, the people that channel for you are those who are constantly consumed with conflict, constantly consumed with you're the victorious winner, and a life of war. We're not that here. We're serenely Sam here. So again, pile number 1 is working hands. Pile number 2, summer bonfires. Pile number 3, fit for the throne, unfit for the throne. I look forward to seeing you and your messages. Hello, pile number 1. شو أخباركم? What's your news? How are you? I feel like I need to ask you that. I really feel like I need to ask you that. You have been through some real sickness, is what I heard. So you have chosen the working hands. Spirit, what can I give a message of hope for this pile? I call upon all that is holy, and may anything that wishes harm not touch these cards, not touch my mind, and not touch the viewer. May only the truth, nothing but the truth, and I don't know what the line is, but may the truth come forward only. We are asking for guidance. Okay, not easy. I'm picking him this way because I feel like, I don't know, I just felt more called to do a more traditional reading. Or not a traditional reading, but just pick cards in a different way. So, pile number 1. You have first the Ten of Wands upright. The past has been very hard for you, pile number one. I'm going to look for some. So what I'm sensing is that you were on momentum to a life of your dreams. You are a very hard worker. The double root chakra is telling me that you're a very practical person. I wrote this down. If this resonates with you, take what you can. But you feel unheard, overlooked. I feel like I'm talking to a native person. Take that if that resonates. Tongwa. Ancestral baggage. I felt such fear and anxiety and panic when I was picking this pile. I felt maybe that there was trauma to the head, an accident ending in some type of disability, or just some type of sickness. I felt sick. Take anything if this resonates. This experience made you feel like you had fake friends. Not only were you in deep grief, but it was like a deep disturbable. You were deeply disturbed. I'm hearing stomach issues, dying, weak. I'm hearing that even in your hardest times, you put others first. You were thinking of how others were going to feel moving forward. What's this message, Spirit? What's this message? So what I'm hearing is that they have this may be for somebody of an older spirit or the oldest sibling or somebody that feels like they have to take care of family. I'm really hearing family. I'm hearing this also may be an ancestral message. This may be an ancestral message. So if some of you are relating to this from an ancestral point of view, this might be somebody in your family that is speaking to you that has passed on. So the situation in the past is that there was a bright future. There felt like this was somebody that dreamed big. This was somebody that worked tirelessly through the night, that wanted to do everything that they could to make sure that they can secure that, at 4:44 on the clock, that they can secure a life for them and their family. But what I'm really hearing, I heard lack of boundaries. Doesn't know when to stop. Doesn't know when to stop. Exhausted, hardworking, losing concentration. I'm hearing the job was killing them. The dreams were killing them. They were so full of life. I don't want to speak in past tense because some of you may still be alive. You are so full of life. You are ready for this opportunity. Exhausted. What's this message, Spirit? But the dream just wasn't coming. There's an imbalance of family and work. I'm seeing in the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Obsessed with status. I'm seeing somebody. For some of you, I'm hearing like Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers. Miserable rich bitch is what I'm hearing. But full of life. Like wanting to laugh. Grandiose. Some of you may not be rich. Take it if you may, you know. These are different messages for different people. There's an imbalance of family and work. So what I'm really hearing for most of you, what I'm really hearing is that this person, you worked so hard to provide that you forgot to love. Chirpy's right here with me, so that tells me that I'm on the right path.
Because Chirpy only comes to me when I'm doing stuff that are spiritual. Say hi, Chirpy. Say hi, baby girl. Say hi, Chirpy. Hi, Chirpy. So, what I'm sensing is that there was a major catalyst for change. The exhaustion caught up to you. What I'm really hearing is somebody that was not dealing with the core issues, ancestral baggage, somebody that was not dealing with the core issues. I'm hearing cycle continuer. This is not a cycle breaker, this is a cycle continuer. This is a, well, I had it really, really worse. I had it bad. I'm really hearing like immigrant parent. Like, I'm really hearing that. Like, my dad said, well, I walked to school in kindergarten during the bombs. You can walk home in 100-degree weather. I'm really hearing like, because this person is, because I've suffered, everyone has to suffer. But there's also an innocence to this person, is what I'm sensing. There's also an innocence to this person. I'm hearing that they were very protective, they were very perseverant, they perseverant, whatever that's a word, persistence. This person had to be right all the time. Had to be right all the time. You have to be right. Currently, there's children involved, there's joy, there's comfort and pleasure, there's good times, there's bad times. That's what I'm hearing. I saw 2-2 on the clock. There's good times and there's bad times. And some of you may be confused right now because there was this huge event that happened, this horrific event that dealt with sickness, and it really catapulted you into reality because it made you realize not only the value of life, but it also made you realize who is really going to stand with you at the end. Or when shit hits the fan, who's gonna come and be supportive of you? And the people that you thought were gonna be there couldn't care less. So right now, there's somebody that's reminiscing on the past, reminiscing on the spirit of the past, but realizing that there's fake friends. There's a lot of fakeness around them. So what I'm really seeing in the future, this can be for the future for some of you, if this resonates for you in the current life, but this can also be somebody's ancestor felt that they ended their life, or they're at a point in their life, trying to do both. I'm really feeling like I'm channeling an ancestor message. Clouded joy, emotional disappointments, blocked creativity, end of a relationship, gloominess, distress, lack of quality, low skill, lack of motivation, lacking ambition or focus, bad reputation, misdirected activity. So what I'm really, really sensing, I'm going to go through this as an ancestor message or as somebody who has passed on. What I'm really, really sensing is as they left a lot of hurt behind, and people don't know exactly how to move on. Now, if this is really truly an ancestor message for somebody, what I'm really sensing is that this person is saying they're sorry. This person is saying they're sorry, and what they're doing is they're acknowledging the emotional disappointments that they left behind. I don't know why, I just felt like it's immigrant father. It's a father figure. This is a father, this is a masculine figure, because not masculine doesn't always mean father or man. I know some pretty masculine women. Can I have one more, please? And I'm really sensing that at this point in their life, or in what they're doing, is that there's some good things happening for you right now, and you may feel like luck is in your corner, but this is an amends from your ancestor. This is an amends from your ancestor. So yeah, this message is definitely an ancestral message, and I'm gonna make this an ancestral video. So that's That's beautiful. That's wonderful. But with the Wheel of Fortune coming, what I'm really hearing is that you need to connect with yourself, be right with yourself, and know that your ancestor is not only acknowledging all the pain that they've caused you. I'm hearing a lack of motivation. I'm hearing deadbeat parent. This is a deadbeat parent. I really just had this feeling of so much fear and panic and anxiety. I'm really picturing this person is wandering through life having no idea how to admit that they're wrong, and they know that they can't live their life this way, but they have so much pride and they just can't come forward. They can't come forward about it. And I'm really sensing that they passed away. They've passed away from something very sudden, very horrific, possibly. Maybe they died alone, they died without anybody, and they just felt like they didn't live the dreams, their lives that they always set out to be. And they know that they had a lack of motivation. They know that they lacked ambitions. Even though they were big dreamers, they lacked the emotional support that they could provide for you. They lacked the emotional support that they needed to give you. And they're saying they're sorry. I'm hearing bad reputation, misdirected activity. What I'm hearing is that they were very popular, but they were also known for being messy. And what I'm really hearing is that there's clouded joy in this moment as you're receiving this message. And you've had 333. You've had a lot of blocked creativity. A lot of blocked creativity in this life. You've had an end of a relationship, so this is them acknowledging that they've seen you in your relationship and they've watched you walk away from an important relationship. They've seen you be in your distress. Emotional disappointments. What I'm hearing is that they have walked you through. This is somebody who is a spirit guide. They are not only like a father figure, but this is also your spirit. Like, they have taken the role of your spirit guide, and they have decided to make an amends to you here in this life by guiding you from the realm of the spirit. I saw 420 on the clock. You could have something with weed, maybe addiction. There could be addiction that's tied to this in some type of way. Take that if that resonates. But what I'm seeing in this Wheel of Fortune card is somebody who is using their mistakes in the 3D as fuel to go into the spiritual realm and make it right. Like, they have work to do. This person has work to do. Pisces, take it if it resonates. Somebody born in end of February, March. This is somebody who is jealous, pushy, demanding, vengeful, hot-tempered, selfishness, insecurities. Vengeful was put twice, so what I'm really 15 on the clock. So what I'm really sensing from this ancestral message is that you may experience being a very pushy person, a very demanding person. You may be hot-tempered. You may not show it all the way. You can be very selfish, but underneath all of that is a lot of insecurities. And these qualities come from this figure. And what I'm really, oh my God, this is all making sense when I said cycle continuer. You may be the cycle breaker, beloved pile number one. But I want you to know that you're not doing this alone, that there is somebody pushing the Wheel of Fortune on your behalf in the spirit realm. So just know that as things line up in order, and as things manifest here in your physical reality, that this is not only your divine right to live an abundant life. I don't know why I said love. I'm hearing love. So what I'm saying is, I heard somebody saying, like, I never got the chance to say I love you. And I'm here to tell you I love you. what I'm really hearing is that this person is bringing opportunities to you and working behind the scenes to make sure that you live an abundant life, because they see you breaking cycles and they're working with you and they're saying, I'm here for you right now to love you through this and to also give you an abundant life. The life I should have given you. The life I should have given you. I'm bringing it to you now from the spirit realm. I have chosen not to ascend to higher places. I have chosen not to reincarnate. I have chosen not to do all these things. I have chosen to stay and be a worker for your prosperity here in the spirit realm. So that is the message. That is the message from Spirit. Is there anything that you... Oh. Let's see what came out. So the cards untangling neglect, grounding my energy, and rewriting my subconscious came out. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. It is safe to be in my body. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. So what I'm really hearing is that you felt unapproved or unloved or unwanted by this figure that has passed on. And what you need to do, pile number one, is know that you are loved and know that you are wanted, and this person is loving you from the other side. Have you felt them near you? Have you felt them near you? I don't know why I wanted to say lentils. Take that if that resonates. Just know that when you feel them, when you feel like they're near you, I'm really seeing like a purple light. This could really message like mean royalty. When you feel their spirit near you, or you think of them, or somebody says that you look like them, or you speak or you laugh like them, or you carry yourself like them, or when you feel like when you're in your house and you just think of them, just know that they are here with you, giving you messages. So ground yourself, get spiritually right, and be open to the signs that they are giving you, that they are with you. I'm really sensing this pile specifically is 333. That is your number, 333. I'm also, if you're seeing sevens lately, 777, and I'm also seeing nines. So take that if that resonates. If it doesn't, the message wasn't for you. Okay. Ma salame. Hello, pile number 2. You chose Summer Bonfires. Welcome to your reading. Automatically, I picked 2 cards. Welcome to this ancestral meeting. Meeting. Whoa, I said meeting. So that means that you may be meeting not only some of you for the first time, a grandmother spirit, others of you, somebody you miss very dearly. I'm hearing Nana. Take that if that resonates. So, unhooking the past and greeting wellness. Off the bat, what this is telling me is that you have a lot of questions. You want to know if anything, if it's real, and she's letting you know that she's well. She's well. She said more than well. More than well. So this, you could be, I don't know why when I picked this card, I'm hearing pumpkin spice, Jeep. I wrote down basic bitch, Taylor Swift, horses. Like the girls in 2nd grade that used to be like really into horses books. Like I'm really getting like white girl vibes, Taylor Swift. But I'm also hearing like, just accept yourself for who you are. You don't have to stand out uniquely different or whatever that may be. You may be very naive, so I'm hearing stereotypical like, you just don't understand the world. You don't understand why people do what they do. You're just kind of very, like, clueless. But you're just here. Like, you're here for the first time here on Earth. You're here for the first time. And it's like, okay, this is kind of cool, I guess. Don't take my basic bitch or Taylor Swift stuff. Like I'm hearing your ancestral spirit, your ancestor spirit saying, just be you, babe. Just be you. Who gives a flying rat's ass? Be you. So these two cards came up. Let's see what wants to come through. I'm picking them in a non-traditional way because today's a non-traditional day, as is every day of my homosexual life. So what I'm seeing, pile number 2, you chose Summer Bonfires. 222 may be something that really resonates with you. So what I'm hearing is that this grandmother spirit, this spirit that watches over you, this nurturing spirit. There may be somebody that comes from a man like their father held like super high status. I'm hearing like sheriff or something to do possibly with law enforcement. Take it if it resonates. But what I am really hearing from a more general state is that there's like 333 confirmation that their father or this grandmother's spirit's father was a highly respected man of the community, highly feared man with the King of Swords upright. They like, it was like America, like they really stressed like justice, honesty, and truth. I'm really sensing some deep love from your grandmother to this man. I'm hearing like daddy's girl. And your grandmother, this grandmother spirit, was very balanced, very patient, calm, self-control, cooperating with others, finding solution with the Temperance card upright. So what I'm really sensing from this spirit in particular, what is this message, spirit? What I'm really sensing is that your grandmother was the glue that held a lot of people together. Even from the moment she was born, she wasn't a force to be reckoned with, but you felt her presence in the room. It's a very nurturing, very neutral presence. When I was walking to the bathroom, because I went to pee before I did this reading, I heard laundry being done. And so what that tells me is that this is like your grandmother maybe had the things was very like particular about how laundry was done or how it was like folded, like because she comes from like a military man or military family, or she was just very particular, but she was also very calm. And what I'm hearing is like somebody that was like took a lot of pride in homemaking, took a lot of pride in providing peace for others, providing comfort for others, liked to do these things, wasn't anal about the house being clean or needing to do all this, wasn't somebody that pushed their way through life, but did things just because they liked to see you feel comfortable and happy and safe and peaceful. So with the King of Wands upright again and the fear of the unknown, whoa, and the Two of Wands reversed, what I'm hearing is that this grandmother spirit was very naive and was held back from the ways of her father, from her childhood. Scorpio could be a sign of significance. Aries can be a sign of significance. Fire signs, so Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries. And what I'm really sensing from this spirit is they have been witnessing you go through some really sad things, or a shift in your life. I don't want to say really sad, because you're a pile that doesn't really feel so deeply. Like, you don't feel so sad or so happy or whatever. You just are, is what I'm sensing. So this could also, I'm hearing that this could also be like your grandparents came in a duo too. Maybe it wasn't your grandmother's like father, was maybe your grandfather was like that. So what I'm really sensing is that this could also be like your grandparents are a duo or coming forward. Take that if that resonates. And what I'm really sensing is that you were set up for success. You may have come from not the wealthiest family, but you came from wealth. And you have been set up for success and not for failure. There has been financial support, there has been stability. But with the Sun in reverse, what I'm sensing is that there were some delays in your life. There were some times in your life that you didn't feel like you were going to get out, or you were going to not get out, but you were going to proceed. Yeah, that's already confirmation. Ace of Pentacles reverse is saying missed chances, lack of foresight, deficiency, frustration, insecurity, stagnance, bad investments, poor planning. So what I'm really hearing is that there were some money problems. Like, you felt like you weren't going to be successful like your family had wanted you to be, and all you wanted to do was make your grandparents proud, or you hoped that you could carry your family name with honor. And I want you to know that you are. And they are very proud of you, and they just want you to know that they too went through struggles. You got to see them at the end of their life. You got to see them. You got to see them when they had already built up their life. They're like, you don't even know how long it took for us to build up to that place. You don't even know the struggles we faced. We hid our feelings very well. We acted like everything was okay, but sometimes our marriage wasn't okay. Sometimes the finances weren't okay. Sometimes we were filled with so much doubt. We felt stuck. Felt very stuck. Like, I'm really, this is a Caucasian family, is what I'm feeling. We felt very stuck, honey. We felt very stuck. So they want you to know that you are very loved, and they are very proud of you. I need to have one more card, please. So with the 10 of Cups, that is domestic harmony, family reunions, contentment, celebrations, peaceful coexistence, emotional stability, security. So you are walking into abundance. Like, this was in the past. And so they're just acknowledging that they have been there, or Nana has been there, or whoever the actual hell. Yeah, I just saw spirit. I don't know if the camera's going to catch that. But they have been there for you, and they have witnessed you go through, is this the career for me? Is this the life for me? Is this the man for me? Is this the woman for me? I'm really talking to a woman, though, or feminine energy. Excuse me, because I know some pretty feminine men. But what I'm sensing is that right now you are walking into a very generous part of your life. So there was sadness and gloom, there was sorrow, there was failure, there was pessimism, inertia, whatever the hell that means. Inertia. So there was a time of guilt and self-hate, an inner critic, inability to face facts, feeling down, indecision. And what they're saying is that they've witnessed you grow throughout your life. So they may have passed at a time that you didn't get to grow up yet, is what I'm really hearing. And what I'm really feeling right now is it has something to do with the lungs, and they have something to do with speaking. Somebody could have had a smoking induced death, is what I'm really hearing. Oh, Teresa Caputo, come through, Teresa Caputo. And what I'm really sensing for you right now is that this is a time of happiness. Yeah, I'm sensing there's like no oxygen to the brain. Like I'm trying to breathe. So there may not be like there may be water in the lungs for some. That has something to do with smoking. Take it if it resonates. But what I'm really sensing is that you're at a time in your life where you're like, have I made you proud? And they want you to know, yes, we are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. I'm hearing like, we just wish that we could go have a glass of milk and cookies one last time with you. There is coexistence in your life. There is peace in your life. This is an acknowledgement. If this is not here yet, just know that your grandparents, Nana, is working hard to bring forward this into fruition. There is shared wealth. So what I'm really seeing is that you are going to be blessed as a wealthy person because you have a good heart and you have a good soul. And you are going to be able to distribute your wealth. And to stop worrying about what you like or you don't like or what you wear or what you should be or how interesting you should be. Just love yourself. You are beautiful the way you are. You are beautiful the way you are. Basic bitches deserve love too. That's what I'm hearing from me. And I'm really hearing like it's not even about putting you down. Like you really put yourself down. You're like, I hate that I like what I like. That's okay. That's okay, babe. Like what you like. This life is for you. This life is to be lived by you, for you, enjoyed by you. So with this message on the side, I'm sensing, what is it? There is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. I'm hooking the past. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. Greeting wellness. So they are alive and well. They are watching over you. And they love you for who you are. And they're waiting for you to love exactly who you are. So I just opened it to greeting wellness. So I was going to read unhooking the past. So I'm going to read both. 4:20 was on the clock when I looked up. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to a life of miracles. When wellness is welcomed, you are taking responsibility for the upkeep and preservation of your body as your sacred vessel of spiritual growth. In balance, you may come to see how endless wanting only creates more things to want. When operating from patterns of instant gratification, you are likely chasing after happiness that is out of reach as your body remains out of balance. This is resolved by learning to care for the body physically, emotionally, energetically, and nutritionally. I really heard that you may be somebody that struggles from an eating disorder, struggles to eat, and they're saying eat. The milk and the cookies is like, please, my cat just dragged her ass on the carpet. Anyway, that might be a sign of like lack of bowel movement. But you need to eat, babe. It's okay to eat. You're beautiful just the way you are. This is resolved by learning to care for the body physically, emotionally, energetically, nutritionally. So Spirit really wanted that message to come forward. As your life comes into greater balance, you will likely sense true happiness, not as the end result of specific outcomes, but as the energy created by taking the time to truly care for yourself. This mantra is ideal for cultivating self-love, improving self-worth, and letting go of compulsive tendencies. So what I'm hearing is that it is okay for you to receive. Life is good. Accept that it's good. Be happy that it's good. Being overwhelmingly joyful that it's good. And accept that there's nothing more that you need. All that you have right now is just what you need. You excel beautifully, but you're also meant for simpleness. And simple life is frankly peaceful. Embrace the peace. Embrace yourself. You are divinely loved. I said I was gonna read Unhooking the Past, so let's go to that. There is nothing to regret when I learned from my past. When you unhook the past, you are able to see crucial moments of growth from fresh perspective. This allows you to see the mistakes of your past as catalysts for development. not as something you did wrong. It is an opportunity to see how your previous actions could have been better aligned with your highest values. When you learn today the things you didn't know before, you are able to meet your current circumstances with renewed clarity, so the past can be unhooked instead of repeated. This mantra is ideal for overcoming self-criticism, releasing shame, and being more open-minded. So what I'm truly hearing from your grandparents is that we love you, we're watching you, we're witnessing you. Yes, we see everything, and no, we do not care. We want you to love yourself as much as you. We want you to love yourself as much as we love you. I don't know what's as you. I don't know where that came from. Take a moment, take a breath, beloved. Take a breath. Go eat something. Go eat something. Please go eat. Go eat. Okay. Masalami. Hello, pile number 3. I'm absolutely exhausted and I just need to get to bed. It's 1:30 in the morning. But let me read for you this ancestral message that was meant to reach you. So you picked pile number 3, which was fit for the throne, also unfit for the throne, something that came up later. So this is a masculine energy coming forward. 9 of Cups. I'm seeing somebody that's done it all. Pisces or Capricorn may be significant. 555 may be significant. So what I'm sensing from this masculine spirit that's coming forward, well, let's talk a little bit about you. Or actually, it's about them, I believe. So this is like a sexy villain. This person, just beautiful, indecisive, fairy dust, just magnetic person. This may be, I may be defining you, or I may be defining the person that has been deceased. Take it how it resonates. I'm hearing drinker, nonchalant, smoker, money worries. Stories need to be told from your point of view. So what I'm seeing is that this is a spirit that really struggled with teamwork, but was highly successful and magnetic. There was an end of a relationship, there was gloominess, there's a lack of teamwork, so I'm really seeing that this has to do a lot with business. What I'm really sensing is that they ran their business into the ground. When I'm hearing the money troubles, what I'm really sensing is that this masculine figure was selfish, but also so giving. It's like an oxymoron, selfish but so giving. They went into hiding. They were ashamed, maybe for how they did it. Yeah, I'm seeing right here with the 8 of Swords upright, feeling powerless, unproductive, victim mentality, trapped, restricted, helpless, imprisonment dilemma. They may have had legal troubles. I'm really struggling to speak on this reading, so what this is telling me is that this deals with somebody who just was at a loss for words, and their real story wasn't ever shared. Like, people, like, maybe they passed away in prison, take it if you resonate, but people, I'm like drawing a blank, like emptiness. Chirpy's here with me, so that's telling me that this is something spiritual and correct. But what I'm really sensing is an emptiness of the mind, or the storyline. This, like, some things just didn't make sense. I didn't understand how exactly it happened, or why things were that they were. They just were. So the star in reverse is telling me despair, lost direction, disloyal, creative blocks, focusing on the negative. Chirpy just yelled. So what that is telling me is that this is highly what happened. This is somebody that had it all. This is somebody that was maybe a head of a company, a CEO, maybe royalty, take it if it resonates. And this person had lost direction. They had a creative block. They were backstabbed. There was a lot of betrayal. People that were supposed to be friends came forward and got them in trouble. So what I'm seeing is that again, there's the creative blocks coming up again. The creative blocks, that this could have been in the entertainment industry. This could have been in, like, the public eye. Something could have happened in the public eye. Recklessness, superficial, delays, cocky, restlessness, lack of discipline, passive, frustration. Again, like, I'm really hearing that this person would really wants you to move on from the past. Now, this person could have harmed you as well, or you could have not heard the answers, but they want you to move on from the past. This is a very abrupt individual. This is somebody who, oh my God, I just saw a light flash. This is somebody who kind of doesn't want their story to be told. They want you to move on. That's what I'm hearing. They don't want their story to be told. They want you to move on, and that makes sense with the card releasing expectations and embracing worthiness. They want you to know that they were reckless, they were superficial, they were cocky, and they don't give a flying rat's ass about it. So I'm really, this spirit, I wrote down Maleficent. Like, I want to say, like, I want to hear from their story, but what I'm really sensing from this spirit is just somebody that really does not want to be bothered, and I kind of just want to step away from them. Somebody that is, like, has a very strong temper, somebody that wants to be left alone and wants to come forward and give you clarity, but at the very same time, they're not interested and they want you to move on. So they want to acknowledge that they know that they're wrong, and they know, like, and they're like, don't fucking say that. Like, I just, like, they can have a potty mouth. Like, don't fucking say that. Don't fucking say that. Like, the anger, like, I can feel the anger, like, it's honestly overwhelming. They don't want to admit they're wrong, and they're stuck in limbo. Trickery, deception, craftiness, illusion, farce, manipulative, poor planning, wasted talent. So what I'm hearing is that this person really could have gotten to a place in their life if they just allowed themselves to be humble. Pile number 3, I just want to pause for a moment. Chirpy's here, my protector. I'm going to really have to sage this house after this reading, because this is somebody who's done some really dark shit. With the Magician in reverse, I know Chirpy, and 4 of Swords in reverse. This is telling me exhaustion. This person was exhaustion at the end when they passed. Virgo could be significant. When they passed at the end, they really tried to stop me from speaking. When they passed at the end, they had completely lost faith. Exhaustion, stagnation. Oh my God, I don't know if I can finish this reading. There's problems within the family, there's imbalance, lack of roots, insecurity, lack of faith, canceled celebration. They're like, stop fucking reading. Okay. Alrighty. So this is what I'm gonna say for you. You're dealing with a very angry spirit. You are dealing with a spirit that does not want to come forward. I'm getting chills, so that this spirit is saying thank you. Like, thank you for leaving me the fuck alone. This spirit wants you to move on. You need to know that you are worthy. You are worthy. Cleanse myself and my space of all negative energy. You are worthy. So releasing expectations, only the highest possibilities come to me whether I envision them or not. Embracing worthiness. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. Now I want to have a message for pile number 3. How can they move on from this connection? Because I'm really feeling like you can't move on and you want to have the answers, but they're not coming to you. How can you move on from this? Pile number 3. So you need to understand that this person, 10:10 on the clock, this person will never, ever, ever be at peace. Miserable person. Chirpy is like, amen, miserable person. Defensiveness, and you need to get into your inner resources. You need to step into yourself because you hold the key to the liberation that you want to have. Now, this healing journey for you is going to be slow-paced. There is going to be chaos. There is losing momentum. There's hastiness. There's pessimism. You feel not prepared. You're sluggish. And what I'm really seeing as well is there's financial disputes. There's bankruptcy. There's problems in the family. There's family conflicts. There's rocky or loose foundations. And right now you're just looking for the answers. And the answers, like I'm hearing, some things are better left unsaid. You don't want to know. You don't want to know about the dark shit that I'm hearing a family unit has done or put you through, or you don't even want to know the half of it, babe. It will ruin you. How are you you need to move on. There's conflict, there's imbalance, there's trust issues, there's danger of a broken marriage, there's bad choices, there's disharmony, self-love. So this is spirit calling for you to have self-love. You need to embrace yourself. You need to embrace your worthiness. Stop looking or expecting other people in your life to show up in the way that you need. Newsflash, babe, they're never going to show up in the way that you need because you're dealing with narcissists. Even in the spirit realm, the spirit was nasty. This spirit was nasty. I've never been in contact directly with such a nasty spirit. Something just moved over there. What I'm really sensing, pile number 3, is that you need to do an energy cleanse. You need to get yourself off of this energy. You need to detach yourself from your family. You need to go on a spiritual whatever the fuck. There is some things that gone on in your family, and staying around them is only going to cause more problems. I really want to deliver this message for you because I can tell that you are a very magnificent being, but you just come from a long line of shit. And I don't mean to say it so harshly, but it's just a long line of shit. You are going to be constantly met with refusing compromise. So this is the message from your spirit, guys. I'm telling you right here, right now, listen, open your ears. Your family is not for you. I don't usually say go no contact. I don't usually tell people to do that because I feel like there's a lot of people that do that and make excuses for going no contact with their family, but I'm hearing go no contact. You have family today that are alive, that carry the same patterns, the same anger, the same indignation. I'm hearing indignation, just absolute self-righteousness, that they have ownership over you and your feelings and your spirit, and you need to break free. Break free, babe. I'm hearing that you're very anxious, you're very scared to use your voice. Use your voice. Set those boundaries, and the 4:04 on the clock, set those boundaries. Ask for prayer. Ask for wisdom. So I'm what I'm hearing too in the way that I am like at a loss for words. It's not only because I'm tired. I really do feel like you are looking for your voice. You need to find your voice, and you need to be on it firmly. You know what's best for you. Stop looking for the love and the acceptance from these people in your family, these people in your area. You have paranoia. You have this defensiveness because you want to prove 444. You want to prove so badly that you are right and you are well, and you want to hear the words that they love you and that they're sorry and that this was all going to be a happy ending. But what I'm hearing right now is the happy ending is you walking away. The happy ending is you choosing yourself and you pouring into yourself. So right here on top of the deck is cultivating courage. At any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. Again, I heard Spirit say, courage is fear that has said their prayers. Encountering conflict right here. I don't choose sides, I take a stand. Right here, right now, God, won't God do it? Won't Spirit do it? I'm going to read that one. Encountering conflict. I'm going to read this out of here. I don't choose sides, I take a stand. When conflict is encountered, two opposing viewpoints wrestle for a dominant position. Each hopes to achieve success by changing the other's viewpoint. If encountering conflict from a conscious standpoint, you may realize one of the greatest gifts you can offer is allowing others to be heard. You may not agree with their argument, but you are embracing their needs simply by choosing to listen. When you listen instead of lash out, you are taking a stand for love. This is making the decision to anchor higher frequencies of light through the demonstration of your ethics, morals, and values instead of matching the unconsciousness of others with equal amounts of aggression. This mantra is ideal for settling arguments, unraveling passive-aggressive behavior, and releasing the tendency to blame. So what I'm hearing is that they're sick. It's not your shit to deal with. It's not your shit to deal with. They're sick. Deal with them if you have to. I'm hearing like you have to with the money problems, but just absolutely not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to me whether I envision them or not. When you release expectations, it is no longer your job to be in control of reality. You are a soul birthed from the fabric of destiny, where only the perfection of universal will takes shape and form. Once expectations are released, a life beyond your wildest imaginations is given permission to enter your reality. This mantra is ideal for having more faith, learning how to trust, and alleviating disappointment. So what I'm really hearing from Spirit right now, pile number 3, is that you need to not only trust yourself, you need to turn yourself back over to Spirit, work with your spirit guides. Some people work with their ancestors. I would highly advise against it, pile number 3. Because your ancestors, whoever the F I just got in contact with was not cute. It was absolutely not cute. And so what I want you to know is that this is what I want you to do. I want you to hold your head up high. Know that you are that person. Know that you are that person. Know that you are going places that none of your family could have ever reached because they don't have the heart that you have. They don't have the brain that you have. They don't have the spirit that you have. I'm hearing black sheep. Get up and do not take it personal. Allow shit to be shit. And don't stir the pot. There's this Arabic saying, like, I'm going to translate it. Once the shit is dry, like, basically, I'm going to explain it. Once the shit is dried, there's no smell. But then here comes somebody and stirs the dry shit up, and the smell comes back. So don't go stir the pot. Don't go on, bring old shit up. Heal. I'm hearing that you have the same anger in your family. You have it in you. Feel your anger, baby. Feel it. But don't go stir up dried shit. It's already dried. It's I'm hearing archaic records, like it's archaic, like I'm hearing like this shit is a fossil now. Don't bring it up again. Just know that you are divinely loved and protected by your spirit team and by God. I'm hearing some of you, will say the Most High. And just know that you are going to very high places. But the only block that's going to stop you is if you continue the cycle and give in to your family's shit. Let people be free to be wrong. Everybody has the right to be wrong. You do not have to come here and tell them how wrong they are, and they do not have to come and tell you that they're sorry for you to heal. Get up and start your healing. You are the owner of your destiny. Okay? Alright, pal number 3. Ma'as salama.